Alrighty. I'm gonna resume, I think, something I started during COVID, which I would wake up, have a coffee, and play a few Blitz games. And I was even doing that on the main chessbrah channel. But I need to be on a healthier routine. I will be competing a bit moving forward in some Blitz and rapid tournaments. So I'm gonna make these more often. Um, all I'm saying is, yeah, usually when I just wake up, have a coffee. I'm gonna talk about the games. But yeah, come relax with me. All right, we'll play. I could have taken. I'll play F4, Queen E1, King H1. King H1 is prophylactic. My brain's not functioning too much, so I'm just gonna stick to natural moves. Sometimes when you get your Queen E1 and G3 in some futuristic position, you can play Bishop H6. I got my opponent thinking though, eh? All right, B6. Yeah, we'll continue. I could go A3 if I really want to take away this option. Should have maybe gone A3 even immediately. I'm not sure how much I value this, but there's certain positions where I can play E5. This opens up. My bishop's on the king side. Okay. I'm a little surprised by that. So if I take here, and I take here, is that a pawn for me? He wants to go queen D5, I'm guessing. It's a bit problematic, huh? But I think I have bishop E4, queen E5, bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes, and this falls. I think queen here, bishop E4 is decisive. I think it usually takes me, 20 minutes to drink a coffee? Sometimes less, sometimes more. We got a few Blitz games in here. What I won't tell you is what time it is. Think I'm winning a piece? What am I missing? Nice. Sure, I'll play you again. What line? The London. No, it's not the London because he played bishop G5. I'll transpose to a French. E4 is played. All right. So now there's two moves: bishop B7 or knight BD7. I'll take with the pawn. Also, you can take back with the bishop, but I'm playing someone low rated, so I want to keep things imbalanced. Asymmetrical. D3. All right. Let me go queen D5. I don't know if that's the move, but it's a thematic move here. Um, Bishop D3 and then F5. I'm hitting the G2 pawn. And oftentimes you might consider queenside castling as black. My king side's a little bit weakened, which I don't necessarily think it is, but in case that's the decision, then maybe, just maybe, I should castle queenside. I'm playing bishop d7. I mean, I could have considered maybe fianchettoing. This is a more attractive diagonal. This is more, I could say maybe functional, but looks a little off. All right, let's go here. Uh-huh. I'm a little concerned about that move. So I'm going to go a6 because I don't know where I'm going to put my knight. I'm not too attracted by putting the knight on a5. All right. Bishop f6 looks like a decent looking square. Gives my queen more space in case I get overrun. Came up 20 seconds. I don't think white's going to be castling in queenside. But you could. You still technically could. I can't attack that super easily. Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe castle queenside is the move here. Here we go, queen d6. Start pushing this pawn. Okay. I'm pushing this pawn to push this pawn h4 so that when I go rook g8, this pawn's being attacked and I can potentially trade off my isolated pawn, which also opens up this. So now I've gotten rid of a weakness and I have the file to work with. It's not everything, for sure, but it's just an idea. Go here. Probably not a good move, but I'm trying to continue stacking and opening things up because I have the bishops. Can you get away with this? Takes, rook here. I thought f6. Okay. I swear there's a move here. You want to try? We'll try it. My idea is to go here, in case you're wondering. In case you're wondering, yeah. Okay. Check. I've picked up a lot of pawns. I mean, this does not look good. This looks good to me. I like what my position. Could be wrong, obviously. For having 10 seconds on the clock, this is exactly what I want to see. That was an interesting sacrifice. It's blitz. You know, it was interesting. It wasn't necessarily the sharp, computer friendly, but so actually my idea is interesting, but I should take this way. That way I'm hitting this. Because g5 I missed, and it is the best move. because he gets to throw this move in. I don't have time to take that knight. So, okay, I was on the right path, but I need to drink more coffee. Need to sip some more. Mm-hmm. I understand. Don't worry. I have a bad habit. Yeah. I will wake up and drink coffee on an empty stomach. It's a routine. It's not the end of the world, but drink too much coffee on an empty stomach, you get pretty gassy. Stomach won't be too happy, I think. Stay them. All right. Okie dokie. For those that don't know, Jason Statham is pretty much the favorite, let's say, B-list actor of both Amana and myself. We go to almost all of his movies in theaters, including his most recent one. Yeah, watch most of his catalog and just enjoy the vibe of watching, a bald British man beat up everyone. I like it. I do. Yeah, this pin is a bit annoying. I want to play G4 here, and it hasn't happened yet. I wanted to throw this move in because it takes away knight D4, doubles the pawns, but towards the center, and I thought that was somewhat acceptable. I'm gonna go G4 now. I'm not. I almost hung my knight there. I'm sorry. I'm going to play this. On a good day, I'll play Queen F3 next. I will eventually win this. And, oh, okay. Throw this move in. I'm not sure that was smart by me, but being played. We take. Go here. Is he gonna take? Could be annoying, huh? I think that was a poor sequence by me. But if takes, knight e5, I guess I have queen g2. Correct? Because this is a critical line. But queen g2, maybe I can... I couldn't go queen g3. There's this queen takes h4, knight f3 tactic. Definitely need to improve my queen to a better square. Okay. I mean, I'm up a pawn, right? That was very strange of me to initiate. I will say that much. I do not know why I gave up my back rank. And I will not have a good reason for you, but I'm going to rush to bring my queen to e4 so that I can play f4, pick away this big bad knight on e5, and, have some breathing room. and then f4. What's going on here? Does this really work? Dude, my brain's not working, so you're gonna have to be, friendly to me. Okay. Sorry, I was like, maybe I wasn't talking too much. I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. He's hung. He sacked his queen, and I couldn't see a mate for the life of me. So I was like, wasn't sure. I was like, I I must drink more coffee now. But yeah, it's middle of May, and I will be going to Europe the end of the month and playing few tournaments, Rapid and Blitz, and yeah, I just have to play more. I got to wake up and play. I got to just be in the mindset of moving. You know, how should I deal with this? I'll go e6. Wow. Okay, he's trying to take. I didn't expect that. Maybe maybe I should have. Bishop c4, maybe queen c7. I mean, it's possible this move works. Queen d6. No, I take and go here. Normally that's fine. e5, bishop takes, knight d5. How's that looking? Tempting. But we'll start with b6, bishop b7. I'm down 30 seconds. I need to tighten the screws here. Uh-huh. You can put the bishop here. If I go bishop e7, let me go here, 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 here. Thought I was getting quite a bit in. If I can keep the D file closed, then D7 is kind of protected. I know that's a vague statement. I feel like you get it. Queen takes C2. Start with that. You want to trade queens? Ooh. Open H file is very tempting. Very tempting. Okay. Let's tickle this. Doesn't that trade the queens off into a winning endgame? Yes. Bring the rook in. We're up 14 seconds. Mm-hmm. We're making more and more progress. Oops. No one saw that. Deal? No one saw that technique. Nada. That was not good technique, but we'll take it. All right. Forgot to finish the coffee, so there might be one more game in me. Or I can just chug it. If I play another game, the chance of me losing goes up. It was an interesting game, though. I maybe played the opening. It was slow. I violated chess rules by delaying castling. But from here on out, I once I got this, and even though I'm way behind development, the tactics just didn't seem to work out for white. Up the exchange. White tries to attack because I'm not castled, but in doing so, gives me the G file, and with the G file, I force a queen trade. I'm up a full exchange. And normally speaking, D6 is unnecessary here because, yeah, this is all fine. I was doing everything okay, and then, I don't know, just play E4 here. E4. Then it would be game, set, match. But yeah, that's my start to the day. No. Let's see. Maybe I'll throw in one more game, since there's no one here watching. Yeah, the last movie of Statham's we watched in theaters was a couple months ago. It was um I mean it's on my tongue right now. The first one had 50 Cent in it, and this one has like Ice Cube son, but it wasn't as good as we had hoped for. Anyways, we are playing a Sicilian, kind of like a sideline Sicilian. White's got the pawn on c4, which kind of restricts a lot of my movement. Not the end of the world. Yeah. It also means that the d4 square is a little bit soft. What I'm thinking about is maybe going rook d8 and d5. That's one way to gain space. But another thing to consider here is to take and play tactically. There's notifications on this screen because Amon is streaming right now. Funny. You guys see that? I'm gonna go check. I can't take because I lose my lady. And someone who doesn't have any ladies, that hurts a bit more. Technically, you can go c5 here. I don't approve of that move. I won't be happy. I hope you know that. Maybe, yeah. I can sack the exchange. You know, whatever. I'm up, what, almost a minute? Okay. Okie dokie. He finds it. All right. Not sacking the exchange yet. I want the position to open up more where I can be like confident that the bishops are saying hi. It's a tough ask actually. It's a tough ask. Just realized. But because I'm up on the clock, if queen here, I was gonna go here and just go g6 and sack, like play a very open position, but everything is a bit loose, which I thought was favorable. That's what I mean by loose. Just there's a few hanging things. Was it sound? No, wasn't sound. But cheers. Coffee completed. 5 blitz games to start the day. Now I'm going to pretend to be productive, and I hope to have more of these in the morning. It's not morning right now. For you guys to watch, so definitely stay tuned.